Yeah, hey there, Mark. First and foremost, just wanted to send along condolences. We haven't had a chance to talk to you since everything. Just hope you're doing well.
Yes, I'm holding up all right. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so just for you, what have these last 3 weeks been like, and just how have you been able to handle everything the way you have?
It's been horrible, honestly. It's definitely been hard, but just being around these great people at this school, my family holding me strong. It's just nothing without these people here. So they holding me and they making me strong.
Yeah, and for those of us who didn't get to know your dad, just what do you want people to remember about him or know about who he was?
He was just a great guy, funny, loving husband, loving father, loving friend, brother. Just an overall great person.
Next, we'll go to Matt Shadell, Kane Sport. Matt.
Yeah, hey Mark, my condolences as well. Obviously, I talked to your dad quite a bit when you're being recruited, so it hit me kind of hard too. Um, so let's talk a little football. So you guys obviously had a bye week now, coming off a loss, trying to get back on track. Can you talk a little bit about just sort of like how the team used the bye week, maybe the mentality of the team heading into this next game?
Oh yeah, we most definitely we use the bye week in our advantage. Just obviously resting our bodies, getting some of that season toll off, and we know that last game we didn't play like what we were supposed to play like. It was overall bad from coaching, offense, defense. Like we all knew that together. So moving forward, we just want to pick up the urgency and everything that we do, and that's what we have to continue to do in order to win.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey, Mark. Just like everyone else, want to share my condolences and thoughts with you and your family. Um, just with how you guys played against Georgia Tech, like you said, didn't play the way you guys wanted to. How much did you guys use the bye week to kind of like refocus and kind of re-motivate yourselves, I guess?
Well, one thing Coach Cristobal wanted us to do, well, he made it an emphasis in winning the bye week, and I believe we did that. Like I said, resting our bodies, but also getting our mental right as well, moving forward, how we want to just attack every other game, especially this one. So that's that.
We'll do a few more for Mark. We'll go back to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Yeah, hey again, Mark. Just how do you feel the running game has sort of come together over the last month or so? It seemed like start of the Cal game, you guys were able to get things going, and then it seems like you guys really started to get some chemistry together and get things clicking a little bit.
Oh yeah. We've been picking it up. We're just trying to help Cam out as much as we can. I mean, he's amazing. Mr. Magic. But football, you got to run the ball, and that's just what we're picking up, and we're going to continue to do that well.
And then just looking at Wake Forest this weekend, just what stands out about them on film and what are going to be some of the challenges you guys might be facing?
Um, well, they're a great team, honestly. Great defense. They play very well together. They have like one of the leading tacklers at safety in the ACC. I mean, we just got to come out and just play hurricane football. We have to move fast, and we got to just not start slow at all. Start slow is dead. We got to start fast and finish faster.
We'll go back to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey again. So one of the issues the defense had against Georgia Tech was just struggling to stop the run. So just how have you seen them when going against them in practice? How have you seen them improve, or have they changed anything in the run defense?
I believe it was a communication problem, and I know they just needed to refocus and get some things together. I'm not a defensive guy, but as far as I can see it, talking to my teammates, they just needed to communicate better, and that's what they're working on.
Good, good. So obviously, you guys had some trouble stopping the run against Georgia Tech 2 weeks ago. What are some of the things that you guys have worked on the defensive side just to try to, kind of get back into form?
Well, we're just doing what we do, communication, execution. That's really it. That's all we spent the whole bye weekend. This week, working on communication, execution.
I guess can you kind of go into a little more detail about like how you guys work on communication, like what you guys like are doing to improve that?
We're just talking to each other, make sure we get all the extra stuff we need to do, listen to our coaches, echoing what the coaches say.
Next, we'll go to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Yeah, hey Ruben, sort of piggyback off that. Do you feel like the bye week came at a good time? The fact you guys had an extra week to sort of reset, get refreshed, and have a little bit of extra time to figure out some of those issues?
Well, yeah, I think so. We did what we did. Fixed it, and we had like a good amount of time. I mean, we had 4 weeks, then a bye week. I think another 4 weeks and another bye week. So the schedule's planned out pretty good.
Next, we'll go to Matt Shadell of Kane Sport. Matt.
Yeah, hey Ruben, can you just talk a little bit about what you see in Wake Forest's offense and the challenge they give you guys?
They got a real good veteran O-line, a real good running back. Quarterback, she's pretty good too, both of them actually. And they work together. You got to stay real patient with them guys. They play like a different style of football, and it works. So just got to stay disciplined.
We'll go back to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Yeah, hey again, Ruben. With Elijah Olsen potentially being able to come back, whether this week or next week, just when/if he does return, what does he bring to the defensive line to help to give you guys a boost?
That's another great edge rusher. I mean, a lot of versatility in him because he can play both field and jack. So we just got more rotation. I mean, that's the strong part of our defense, the D line particularly. We can rotate guys in and out and just do that all game, no matter what spot is at. And it's just another body we can rotate with. It's a great player.
And just your guys' mindset, obviously, you guys had the loss. You're trying to shake it off. With 2 weeks left, everything's still to play for in front of you. Just what is the mentality as you guys head into these final 2 games, knowing you guys do what you need to do? You still have your guys' goals in front of you?
Well, going 1-0. I mean, a loss doesn't stop anything. It's the same mindset we had from the first game, even to last game. 1-0 every week, no matter what we do. We're going to try to go 1-0.
Feel to be a finalist for the Lou Groza Award?
Feels great. Obviously that's like a kicker's Heisman. But it feels great. All the other kickers on there are great, and I'm friends with a couple of them too. So that's even better. Just get to compete on a national stage with a whole bunch of other great kickers and friends. And my mom actually mentioned yesterday that I've been a semifinalist all 4 years. So that's also a good accomplishment there.
I also wanted to ask you, I know I've seen Jose on the sideline supporting you throughout the season. He seems so proud of you. How important is it, or how great is it to have your brother's support throughout this journey at Miami?
Feels great. I mean, having him, kind of guide me through college. He's been through it. He was there for 5 years, 4 at FIU, 1 at Miami. And obviously that 1 year at Miami, he won the Lou Groza. So he knows what it takes to be the best, and whatever he tells me, like I'm all ears. And that's been ever since I was little. He's my big brother, and he's also my idol. So
Next, we'll go to Matt Shadell of Kane Sport. Matt.
Yeah, hey Andy, wanted to just ask you about senior day. Like you said, you've been a semifinalist for 4 years. That means you've been around a little bit. Is it going to be mixed emotions for you on Saturday?
Definitely. Before the game, I'll be locked in, and then once I do my senior walk, be a little bittersweet, because it's exciting. It's my last game at Hard Rock, but also again, it's my last game at Hard Rock. So, as a University of Miami player, hopefully I'm able to play at that stadium the next level. But just having it being that it's my last home game, and it's been my home stadium for the past 4 years, it's a little bittersweet. So probably a couple tears. You never know.
Next, we'll go to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Yeah, hey Andy, as sort of to piggyback off of that, over your 4 years at what have you learned the most about yourself, and where have you seen yourself grow the most?
What I learned the most about myself is how much pressure and just all like of the talk like I can take. Like over these past 4 years, I had that one kick that I don't like talking about my freshman year. And that kind of helped me mature a lot faster. Um, and obviously I wouldn't change anything these past 4 years of how everything unfolded. But yeah, like it shaped me just to become more mature and just handle pressure situations a lot better than I did in high school, obviously. And how I changed myself, like body wise, I mean, I came in at 140. Now I'm at 195. So that can explain a lot.
And then also, obviously, you guys lost the game at Georgia Tech, had the bye week. Now you guys are getting back. So if you're everything ahead of you, how do you feel the team handled the bye week? And what's the mindset? What's the mentality as you guys head into Wake Forest on Saturday?
I feel like we handled the bye week perfectly. We're locked in. We're competing at practice. Our mindset going into this game is kind of just like we're locked in. We know what we left on the table, and we know where we went wrong. Because at the end of the day, like it's about us. So we kind of just focused on what we were doing wrong, or what we did wrong that game, and now we just put the pieces back together and get back to it.
We'll do a few more for Andy. Next, we'll go to Tim Reynolds of the Associated Press. Tim.
Andy, good afternoon. I was going to say good morning. I jumped on a little bit late, so I apologize. But your mom has been through one senior day already. Your family has been through one senior day already here. I'm curious how she feels about going through this for a second time.
She's definitely gonna cry. I'm the youngest, so this is the last one. But she's been great. My parents have been great. They've been supporting me and my brother and my sister, forever. So it's been amazing. I couldn't ask for a better mother. Sorry about that.
And a quick follow-up. Mario said this week that they consider you the best kicker in the country. The Groza let's be honest, it's kind of a popularity contest more than anything else. There's no real rhyme or reason to the voting, but what would it mean to you to win that? Thank you.
It'd mean a lot. I like it would be, obviously the second ever Luke Groza in history, and also it'd be first time that two brothers win it ever. So, and it would just mean a lot. Obviously, if I don't win it, it is what it is. But if I do, it would mean a lot. Just having that type of history with our last name is different.